Sunlight bathes a countryside crossroads as three young pigs stand poised for diverging paths. The first pig bounces with carefree glee, eager to turn the journey into a playful frolic. The second pig taps an impatient hoof, a hint of seriousness beneath the youthful exuberance. In stark contrast, the third pig stands still, a picture of thoughtful deliberation. Its gaze sweeps down each path, weighing unseen possibilities with quiet intensity. A silent crossroads where fate and choice intertwine, awaiting the decisions of three little pigs. Under the bright sun, the first pig cheerfully gathers armfuls of golden straw, a mischievous glint in his eyes. With rapid movements, he begins constructing his house, straw flying in every direction like playful confetti. Laughter echoes through the fields as the straw walls rise quickly, promising swift shelter and relaxation. In mere hours, the flimsy structure stands complete, a testament to speed over durability. The first pig admires his handiwork, a wide grin spreading across his face, filled with pride and anticipation. He leans against the straw house, eager to indulge in leisure, oblivious to the dangers lurking ahead. Under the bright day, the second pig's brow furrows as he gathers sticks, a mix of haste and determination in his every move. He interlocks the sticks, his movements quicker but lacking the meticulous care of true craftsmanship. The framework of the stick house rises, a fragile structure born from the pig's impatience. Sunlight filters through the haphazardly arranged sticks, revealing the house's vulnerability. By late afternoon, the stick house stands complete, a symbol of speed trumping strength. A gust of wind rustles the sticks, a subtle threat to the hastily built home. Under the bright day, the third pig meticulously lays bricks, one by one, ensuring perfect alignment with unwavering focus. He expertly mixes mortar, his brow furrowed in concentration as he crafts the foundation of his sturdy home. Brick upon brick, the walls rise steadily, a testament to his hard work and foresight. Days turn into weeks as the house takes shape, a beacon of resilience against the horizon. The brick house stands complete, a fortress promising safety and warmth, built with patience and care. Under the bright sun, the big bad wolf emerges, his eyes burning with hunger as he spots the quaint straw house. A sinister smile creeps across his face, promising trouble for whoever hides within. With a deliberate step, he advances towards the fragile dwelling, his shadow looming large. The wolf raises a heavy paw, the silence broken only by the rustling straw. A thunderous knock echoes against the straw door, signaling the start of a desperate struggle. Sunlight streams into the straw house, casting long shadows that dance with the dust motes in the air. The first pig trembles, his wide eyes glued to a thin crack in the door, his breath held tight. Beyond the fragile barrier, a dark shape begins to form, a looming presence that blots out the light. A monstrous shadow stretches across the ground, its grotesque form hinting at the danger lurking outside. The wolf's shadow dances menacingly, a silent threat that fills the small house with dread. The first pig shrinks back, his heart pounding against his ribs as the shadow grows larger, closer. Before the humble straw house, the wolf halts, his frustration evident in his every step. He stops, the flimsy structure mocking his efforts. A deep breath fills his chest, a storm gathering within him, His eyes narrow, a fresh wave of determination washing over his face. The air stills as he prepares for another attempt to breach the straw house. The wolf's shadow looms over the fragile straw house, a harbinger of destruction. With a terrifying huff, the wolf unleashes a gale-force breath upon the humble dwelling. The straw house explodes in a chaotic burst of golden debris as the wolf's breath tears through its flimsy walls. Amidst the swirling chaos of shattered straw, the first pig's eyes widen in sheer, unadulterated terror. Driven by primal fear, the first pig turns and flees, a desperate dash for survival against the relentless wolf. Under the sun, the first pig frantically reaches the stick house, his breath coming in ragged gasps as he begs for refuge. His eyes dart around, fear etched deeply into his face as he looks over his shoulder. Reluctance clouds the second pig's face as he hesitates at the threshold, a conflict raging within. With a sigh, he unlatches the door, the flimsy barrier offering little comfort against the impending threat. The first pig stumbles inside, desperate to get away from the looming danger. The second pig looks uneasy as he pulls his brother in, knowing the wolf is right behind him. Before the fragile stick house, the wolf looms, a silhouette of menace against the bright day. His shadow stretches long, a predator poised to strike. With a voice that promises destruction, the wolf demands, "Let me in." The stick house awaits its fate, a tiny beacon of hope against impending doom. Inside the stick house, the two pigs huddle close, their eyes wide with growing terror. Every creak of the flimsy structure amplifies their fear. An ominous sound approaches, a chilling presence just outside their fragile wall. The wolf's shadow looms, a stark silhouette against the thin wooden plank. Sunlight bathes the fragile stick house as the wolf prepares to attack. A monstrous breath billows from the wolf's lungs, aimed directly at the small house. The stick walls strain and bend, the structure groaning under the immense pressure. Dust and small twigs begin to break away as the house starts to buckle. The wolf's eyes gleam with a savage delight as his breath continues to batter the helpless structure. The stick house groans, a symphony of cracking wood before it crumbles, scattering sticks like a burst of shrapnel. Two pigs emerge from the wreckage, eyes wide with terror, their snorts punctuating the air. They scramble away on tiny legs, a desperate race against the wind and the unknown. The brick house looms in the distance, a beacon of hope in their frantic escape. Two pigs, terror twisting their features, sprint desperately toward the brick house, their breath coming in ragged gasps. The sturdy wooden door swings open, revealing the third pig, a beacon of hope amidst their escalating fear. With urgency etched on his face, the third pig gestures wildly, urging his brothers toward the sanctuary within. Safety beckons as the brick house promises refuge from the unseen threat lurking just beyond the door. The wolf arrives at the brick house, his shadow stretching long, mirroring his growing frustration. Each step amplifies his mounting anger under the harsh afternoon sun. He halts, a deep breath preceding a renewed demand. His voice, now edged with barely controlled rage, cuts through the air. Inside the brick house, the three pigs huddle, their eyes wide with a shared, palpable fear. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating their anxious faces as they peer out into the world. A silent dread settles as they watch the distant figure of the wolf, a dark silhouette against the horizon. Each pig's gaze is intense, a mixture of terror and a budding, stubborn determination reflected in their eyes. They brace themselves, a united front against the approaching storm, their home a fragile shield. Under the unforgiving daylight, the wolf faces the brick house, his eyes blazing with a mix of fury and frustration. He inhales deeply, his chest swelling with the force of his impending attack, a storm gathering within him. With a mighty roar, he unleashes his breath, a visible gust of wind assaulting the sturdy brick walls. The house stands defiant, an unyielding fortress against the wolf's desperate assault, its bricks stoic and silent. Defeated, the wolf stares at the house, his breath ragged and eyes filled with disbelief. The brick house remains. The wolf, wild-eyed and desperate, throws himself against the unyielding brick house, a picture of frantic energy. He rams the wall, each impact echoing his growing desperation. A futile battle against brick and mortar. Clawing at the mortar, his movements become more frantic, a desperate dance against the silent house. The brick house stands firm, a mocking testament to the wolf's failed efforts. Under the cloak of night, a brick house stands silent, its windows dark, a beacon in the gloom. The wolf, defeated and weary, pauses, his eyes scanning the structure with newfound interest. His gaze fixates on the chimney, a dark silhouette against the starlit sky. A slow, cunning grin spreads across the wolf's face, a new plan brewing in his mind. Hope flares in his eyes, ignited by the prospect of a fresh assault. The chimney becomes a symbol of renewed intent as the wolf prepares for his next move. Inside the brick house, sweat glistens on the third pig's brow as he tends the roaring fire, determination etched on his face. An idea sparks in his eyes. Sharp and clever, he strains, muscles bulging, as he heaves a heavy iron pot filled with water. With a grunt, he positions the pot directly over the heart of the blaze. The flames hungrily lick at the pot's sides, promising a scalding surprise. Steam begins to rise, a silent promise of cunning and defense against the wolf. Inside the brick house, water bubbles with wild abandon, sending plumes of steam into the air. The vigorous boil fills the room, promising warmth and sustenance. Close on the pigs, their snouts twitching, sensing the impending treat. Anticipation builds as they shuffle their trotters, eager for the feast. The air thickens with the promise of a warm, nourishing meal. Every rustle and snort amplifies the pig's eager expectation. Inside the dark chimney, the wolf's shadow descends, a sinister silhouette against the faint light. Dust and soot swirl around him as he nears the bottom, his eyes gleaming with wicked intent. A triumphant look spreads across the wolf's face as he completes his descent. He lands silently, ready to execute his cunning plan within the brick house. Inside the brick house, the scene is set at the fireplace, where a deceptive calm belies the danger. Suddenly, the wolf plummets into the boiling water, creating a chaotic splash. A piercing howl of pain shatters the silence as the wolf struggles in the scalding water. Driven by agony, the wolf desperately scrambles to escape the fiery trap. Every muscle strains as it pulls itself out of the fireplace, a creature transformed by burning defeat. Under the cloak of night, a scalded wolf flees into the sprawling countryside. Driven by pain and fear, the wolf's silhouette fades against the dark horizon. The vast darkness of the countryside swallows the wolf, obscuring its form. An unseen path leads the wolf away, its presence dissolving into the night. The scalded wolf vanishes completely, becoming a part of the night, never to be seen again. Inside the sturdy brick house, the three pigs are together, safe from the outside world. A sense of contentment fills the air as they relax, a testament to their newfound security. The first and second pigs share a knowing glance, acknowledging the wisdom of their brother's foresight. United by their shared experience, they bask in the comfort of their strong home. Harmony reigns within the brick walls, a symbol of their enduring family bond and the strength of unity.